G'day boys, it's your boy Never Forgetty Mum's Biscotti. In this video, we'll be talking about Brimstone executes as well as taking map control on the map split. Starting off with the B bomb site. For a nice little B take, just let your team walk up and take tunnels control. And just come straight in this little corner here, and depending if your team makes contact or not, just put a smoke right here in heaven like so. And you want to make sure that you line up the edge of the circle with this little wall right here, so people can't peek over it, like that. Then put another one in CT like this. You want to make sure you don't put it too far out so defenders can't play around your own smokes and use it as an advantage and make you yourself at a disadvantage.
Smoke's down.
So when you come out, heaven's clean and they have to wide swing on top of platform to kill anyone, as well as CT smoked off. And also when you are coming through the choke, just always remember to put down a stim pack. If you're on like an eco or maybe like a force buy with some pistols and armor, you can do the same heaven smoke we did before, as well as put one on site like so. You want to make sure that you do cover the box in your circle, as you can be left a gap if you do too much towards the right side. And then you put one down here as well, just in case any players are playing close tunnels or around this corner. So that's from heaven people peeking, and one behind this smoke as well. And there's no gaps in this smoke, so you can go and rush the plant. So if you were doing a B split through mid as well as tunnels, what you want to do is come and smoke ropes like so. Make sure it's nice and deep in ropes so players don't push through and get an advantage with the smoke.
Smoke's down.
Next step is you want to come into this corner right here and smoke off deep heaven.
Smoke's down.
And then when you're coming up, make sure you slap a stim pack up inside. You know, it's only worth $100. I can't stress enough. I say it in every single video, but these stim packs are one of the best things in Brimstone's utility. Like so. And if you got a spare Molotov, or you don't know what you want to use, just come line up with this little box here halfway through and do like in between these two ones here. So it's aim the roof tiles, and that molly's backside for you, pushing out any players that can be in there so you don't have to wide swing. Now for the A bomb site. With the A site, there's really two ways that you can go in taking this site. One is taking heaven control and then going through site control as well, or just neglecting one of the paths and then wrapping the site. For this one, I'm going to completely neglect heaven and just push straight onto site. So what you first want to do is come into this corner during the buy phase and then pop a smoke right on top of ramps, like so. This stops from any operators or anyone trying to peek and kill you. And then come to this corner right here and smoke deep in heaven, as well as in TV room, like so. Pop that stim pack down as well when you're pushing in. Make sure you do clear all the hard corners. So if you're wanting to neglect taking this route to site and just want to take heaven control and then split through back onto site, what you want to do is get a Phoenix or a Breach or a Reyna to flash the corner here to pick anyone that's on that angle off. And come into this corner right here. And what you want to do is you want to smoke this spot right here. This stops any people from playing corner or TV room with any kind of rifle to spot you from here. If there's any player playing close, you can easily trade them out. And you want to put your next smoke up here and the other one up here as well.
Smoke's down.
So this gives you site players to push in through here that won't be exposed from TV room or corner, and then gives the players from heavens less angles to look at when clearing. Do make sure you do clear this corner. A lot of people like to hide in that once you execute. So if you're on an eco or maybe a force buy with pistols, what you want to do is come into this corner right now, smoke off ramp, because you're not going to be taking heaven control, you're just going to be rushing straight through this little choke point onto site. The other one, smoke heaven. Make sure this one's a bit, instead of making the deep smoke, make sure it's nice and wide so players can't really swing out and kill you. And the other one just right here in sight. This one's a bit more important as you can't actually fill the whole space with one Brimstone smoke. So you've got to favor this right side, as if people are playing corner / TV room will be blocked off and they have to push up all the way left, exposing them.
Smoke's down.
Just wrap in to push into sight. Now if you're wanting to split A site from mid, what you want to do is you can neglect coming in this corner or in the other corner like we were before. And what you want to do is smoke off this little connector here. And make sure your circle goes into this corner over here, as there is a little gap. Make sure it's like this as well, because people can't see when they're on top of here or on top of heaven.
Smoke's down.
As you can see, there's no gaps in the smoke. Then when you come clear rope room, just come to this little corner like so. Slap one down on here. Make sure it's like nice and deep so there's no players playing around it. This also smokes off the CT connector towards TV room. So if you do this and you have players already swarming the site, they can take all the full control here, leaving the defenders with a really hard retake.
Smoke's down.
And then this is the point where you can elect to smoke off TV room for any players pushing through this corridor here, or you can save your smoke for retake. It's still completely up to you and what your team is doing.
Ball hard like a Lando magic, pull out the ting, call me go gadget. It's A-double-Z-A, but my name's not Aaron Rude, but I never savvy like hatchet. Talking like you're off and you moving, but we know that you ain't stacking. Ain't trapping, don't know why these men are talking rough and I got no backing. Alright, let me jump back in, let me chat it, better come back in. Feeling when I try to fuck around on the mic there, man, I get scared, but I'm at it.